So I decided to play a little bit of World War II earlier on today. When I got this match, now I play Resistance and I don't use the primary at all. I like to use pistols because that's what the Resistance is. Now, as you can see, I'm looking at the kill feed, the scoreboard, and we were up against an these phase wannabes. Those guys ended up rage quitting, but the one most cancerous guy was a guy with the Wolf clan tag. You'll see exactly why. And at certain moments, I will start talking in this video. Anyways, hope you all enjoy.
We've opened cell A! A prisoner in A is free! Both prisoners in A are free! Rescue the resistance fighters! Shall be unlocked! A prisoner in B is rescued! The resistance fighters are free! Good job! We have to destroy all German radio equipment so they can't call reinforcements. Enemy airdrop incoming! Radio destroyed! Destroy all the radio equipment! Comm equipment destroyed! Advancing our tank to help! It's destroyed! Good job!
Covering fire!
You've destroyed half the radio equipment! 10 radios left! Moving the tank forward! Wreck all the communications gear! 5 radios remain! 3 radios left!
It was at this point when I was deciding whether I should keep using my pistol like a good Resistance player, or give in to the temptation of using my SMG. Now, with the Resistance, you're supposed to be using your pistol only, because they're meant for pistols. Even their prestige version of them, because you literally get unlimited pistol ammo. You're supposed to use your pistol as your primary, and your primary your secondary, only if you run out of pistol ammo. Over here I tried to destroy the radio, but I had no clue where it was, until I figured out it was in the middle. But these people were seriously pissing me off, but I decided to stick with the pistol, until the defense wave.
Radio destroyed! You destroyed all the radio gear. Now we can move to the train yard. Escort our tank so we can stop the German munitions train before it leaves. Protect us! We're on the move! Enemy airdrop incoming! We're advancing! Keep us safe! Stick to the objective.
Now, as you look in the kill feed, you can see that this guy literally gets an 8-man feed with the grease gun. And it's honestly cancerous knowing that he's using that gun with Resistance. If you want to play Resistance, use the pistol. Quit being a tryhard little bitch and just stop. Now, luckily, I stopped his kill feed, so he couldn't keep saying, "Oh, I'm such a badass at this game." If you want to play Resistance good, use pistols. I'll make an entire dedicated video to how to use the Resistance later. But it's honestly cancerous on how people like this are still in this game. And later on, you'll see why I hate him, because he starts jump-shotting drop shotting. He's basically from Infinite Warfare. He's basically one of those Infinite Warfare players.
Protect us! We're on the move! We're retreating! No one's nearby to protect us! Fire and maneuver! Escort us to the train yard! We're advancing! Keep us safe! We're moving forward! Enemy down! Protect us! We're on the move! We're advancing! Keep us safe! 2 minutes until the crowd munitions train leaves! We're moving forward!
Now during this part, it may look like I was about to rage quit, but no, I was checking my orders to make sure I could stop using the resistance, because I was getting so pissed off I decided to switch over to my airborne, which is my main class. I was getting so fed up with these people that I was actually tempted to use my expeditionary, but I just didn't use the expeditionary because I don't like using the shotgun. Granted, I love, like, don't get me wrong, the shotguns are amazing, but I just don't like using it because it's too cheap for me, especially the combat, which I have gold now, so I'm going to try and get the shotgun gold, diamond dummy. So I decided to just use the Thompson. Go ahead and try and get that gold. But unfortunately, the cancer that ensued during the attack phase and during this entire phase is just disgusting.
We did it! We stopped the train! Those munitions won't be used by German troops!
Now, going into this stage, I already knew the cancer that was about to ensue. So I decided to use my airborne, which is basically what I use on a daily basis, considering how the airborne is by far one of my most favorite classes. I wanted to not use any cheap weaponry like the Bolt Sturmgewehr or the combat shotgun, or the trench gun, as its original name is, well, at least was what I grew up with. I decided to just use the Thompson for a little bit, see how good I can go with it, which luckily I go off at certain points. But the Wolf, Gangster Wolf, is by far one of the worst players I've ever seen. Even though he does get first place, he just keeps using all cheap weaponry.
Stop the enemy from rescuing the prisoners! Don't let them release the prisoners! Selby has been opened! The enemy released a prisoner in B! They've unlocked Cell A! They freed both prisoners in B! They freed a prisoner in A! Stop them from freeing the prisoners! munitions train will leave in 2 minutes.
This was the moment when I decided to give in to my temptations and decide to use the Volt Sturmgewehr for a little bit and not use the Thompson. So I stopped using the Thompson almost altogether throughout this entire game and just use either the Volt Sturmgewehr or the combat shotgun, which unfortunately I don't like. And obviously you just saw the Infinite Warfare player. Honestly, if you have to jump shot with the grease gun with extended mags and rapid fire, or with jump shot with any gun in general, leave the game. This is not Infinite Warfare.
But our battle isn't over. Keep the enemy from destroying our radios long enough for us to call in reinforcements. Airdrop incoming! They destroy the radio! Protect the radio equipment! Bring forward the flamethrower! The radio's been destroyed! Keep the communications gear safe! We fixed the radio equipment! Their tank is advancing! Stop the enemy from destroying the radios! Radios left. Our munitions train will leave in 2 minutes. The radio has been repaired. Communications gear has been destroyed. 5 radios remain. They destroyed the radio. In 1 minute, our munitions train will leave. 3 radios left. Don't let the enemy destroy our radio equipment! "30 seconds left! 1 radio left! Communications gear has been destroyed. Our radios are destroyed, but we must continue the battle. Don't let the enemy tank advance to our munitions train. Enemy tank is on the move! Airdrop incoming! all the soldiers escorting that tank! Enemy tank is moving forward! Shoot the escort around the tank! Enemy tank is on the move!
It's around this final part is when I actually started to lose my mind. I was getting so pissed off because I was facing against people who were nade spamming with the quote-unquote impact grenades, because the saboteur makes the sticky bombs practically impact grenades with a 1-second fuse. And I was also dealing with one of the biggest assholes I've ever met, Mountain Division saboteur with the MG15. And it seriously just pisses me off that people like this exist in this game. It's honestly just mind-boggling on how people can play the game this way and be happy with it. It's honestly just disgusting.
Halting the enemy tank! They're retreating! No one's protecting them! The enemy tank is retreating! In 1 minute our munitions train will leave. Enemy tank is falling back! You killed the rest! Tank is advancing! Stop them! Kill the escort near the tank! They're retreating! No one's protecting them! 30 seconds left! Enemy tank is falling back! Kill the escort! Enemy tank is moving forward! 10 seconds left! Enemy tank is on the move!
Now, the good part about all of us charging, we ended up stopping the cheapest motherfuckers I've ever seen. And the funniest part is, the guy who was talking right now on the enemy team was talking trash about us, saying about how you guys are the worst players I have ever seen. We stopped them from winning the first game. Actually, no, I take that back. We won the first game, and we stopped them from winning this one, and we even beat them in time. The guy kept going off on us saying how trash we are and this and that when his team was using some of the cheapest weapons of the game. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna try and get back into editing. Unfortunately, a lot of shit is happening to me right now, but I'll try and get back into editing and posting more often.